Well, welcome back, people. Welcome to the seventh session, and this session we have the Gents pairs of Guernsey versus Jersey. Just now they're just on the practice ends. Hopefully rain-free and technical difficulties free. Things will go without a hitch this afternoon's session. As you can probably see, we're still having slight problems with the Wi-Fi, but we've arranged for a Wi-Fi engineer to come out later on, and hopefully that will solve the issue. So we can only cross our fingers. So I do apologise in any slight jittering and freezing we do get. But unfortunately it is out with the control I've been just the Wi-Fi been not having quite a good stretch in length. But we'll do the best we can. It's hard to see from this angle exactly what the situation is. Slightly long, but that's not a wasted bowl. Can't really go wrong with a back bowl. Beautiful shot. Guernsey skip. Oh, that was either just needing maybe half an inch higher or a wee bit more weight. Just slip underneath the ball. Oh, Todd got a wee bit unlucky there. As you can see, the scoreboard's not been updated, but I'm sure it was just the one for Guernsey. But I'll just get confirmation of that before I put it on the score on the screen. Good ball there from the Guernsey jersey skip. Todd's first bill just pulling up 2 yards short. Not a bad line. But as I said in the last couple of sessions, you're probably getting fed up hearing it. But after heavy rain through the night and early this morning, the grass is starting to dry out. You've got parts of the green that are wetter than the others. So different lengths totally throw your weight. Let's see if the players update the scoreboard this time. Matt obviously heard me talking there. So, as I thought, Jersey scored one in the first end and subsequently one in the second end. So the score presently, Jersey 2 shots up, two. Sorry about that. Jersey presently 2 shots to 0 up. Again, three short balls, one just trajectory too long. It's so easy when you drop a short ball to over adjust. The Jersey skip just managed to pick up the jack there. Trailing it back a good yard. played for Guernsey. And you can probably see the lead from Jersey asking for a weighted ball. You know, the balls of the jack to the ditch. Ooh, just under, good effort. You got more weight, it'd probably been pulling off the shot that he was attempting to play. And again, asking for the lead for Jersey, asking for a running ball, and it's certainly running this time. Not quite enough. I mean, the love is that it actually looked like he'd thrown it a lot harder than what it turned out to be. So Guernsey pulled back one shot there to make it 2-1 to Jersey after 3 ends. Tell you a little bit about the players. The Jersey team, you have Ross Davis. Ross is experienced in the British Isles. Plays with the Henslite Tiger, size 4. And when it comes to bowls, it looks like a family affair. His brother, his father and his mother and grandparents all playing bowls. As you can see, he's right-handed. It's our hobby, being golf, or as I like to call it, a good walk wasted. And he works as an insurance broker. He started playing bowls in 2001. His partner in crime is Kevin LeLong, and he's a British Isles Fours winner, silver medalist British Isles Trips, and has multiple appearances in the British Isles, and he also played World Bowls in 2023. He plays a Tiger 3 heavy, and when it comes to, again, it looks like a family business when it comes to the bowls, with all except one member of his family playing bowls. His hobbies are very interesting. He's a part-time hairdresser, but rather more unusual, he also does glass blowing. So ladies, if you're looking for some fazzies or anything, maybe speak to Kevin, see what he can do for you. Put the ball through the back. Good effort. So Jersey lead just looking for blade of grass, I would say, in Scotland, and maybe a foot extra running to try and cuddle the jack. And definitely give it the extra running, just need a slight bit more grass, but line at least 2 shots now. Spoke earlier about the Jersey team. The Guernsey team, the lead was Matt Solway, who plays at the Dale Rec Club, and he's got experience at Commonwealth and World Championships, won gold in the Europeans, plays with a Hensley Classic too. As you can see, he's left-handed, and his hobbies outside balls are his family and football. His mum and dad, and of course his much better half, his partner, also plays balls. And his skip, Todd Prio, he won singles bronze in 2015 at the World Atlantic Bowls, 3 European Championship medals, and it won bronze in 2015 at the World Cup singles. Plays Hensley Tigers size 3, and both his mum and dad play bowls, and His other hobbies outside bowls is tennis and walking. He's also ran 2 marathons. I have done marathons before, but it's usually done in a car. You'd be calling for a paramedic if I tried to run anything like a marathon. Even walking a mile. Just needs to hold up when he can caught in that ball. Some results for you from this morning's sessions. In the first session, men's pairs, Netherlands 28, Hungary 9, France 12, Israel 20, and the Isle of Man 10, Scotland 32. In the men's pairs Group B, again, this is from the 11:15 session, second session of the day. Turkey 11, Switzerland 22, Jersey 15, England 12, Sweden 7, Guernsey 38, and in the men's pairs Group C, Spain 17, this is from the 8:30 session, Spain 17, Wales 23, and Ireland 27, Cyprus 7. Then in the 11:15 session, Cyprus 18, Wales 22, and the Czech Republic 12, Ireland 19. And the males triples, section A, that's from the 8:30 session, Wales 22, Switzerland 10, Cyprus, in a very narrow game, Cyprus 19, Israel 20, and Group B, that's from the 11:15 session, Hungary 21, Netherlands 17, and Czech Republic 7, England 29. It's a very good result for Hungary. Another of the countries really starting to develop. And finally in the men's triples Group C, Isle of Man 16, Turkey 12, and Jersey 19, Spain 10. This is looking close. I think it's slipped past that ball. Oh, just caught in it. But maybe got a wee break. Hard to tell for this angle. You see now that's Guernsey now 3 shots up after 6 ends. Guernsey 6, Jersey 3. A long, long way to go in this game. Not wanting to forget about the ladies. Some results from this morning, first 2 sessions. In the women's singles Group A, Cyprus 10, Guernsey 21, Switzerland 1, Ireland 21, and Spain 15, France 21. And in Group B singles, ladies, Hungary 1, Israel 21, and as we saw in the earlier session with the live streaming, Falklands 11, Wales 21. And the Group C singles for women, this is the second session, 11:15. The Isle of Man 11, Jersey 21, and the Netherlands 21, Scotland 17. On to the fours, women's Group A. There's 11:15 games, which was the second session. Israel 10, Ireland 26, and it was all square in the Turkey versus Switzerland at 13 shots each. And finally the women's fours Group B, which was the 8:30 session this morning, was Isle of Man 8, Wales 13, and the Czech Republic 4, England 23, and finally Spain 5, Jersey 21. You can clearly see what the Guernsey intention is here. He's got to be a wee bit high for it. But back ball. Believes that Jersey just wanted to try and cover the back two Guernsey balls. Just needs to run and bend. Maybe not as far as they were looking for. A little bit high. There's obviously a one for Jersey to bring him back to within two. Getting into the 8th end. The score now: Guernsey 6, Jersey 4. As you can see, Jersey's pulled the mat out, and the jack was short, but both teams have decided as the requisite minimum of 23 metres. And what an opening ball by the Guernsey lead, Ross Davis. Looks like about a foot short of the jack. There's a fantastic reply there from the Guernsey lead. chat him out. The wonderful ball played by his opposition. I think you'll find now that the Jersey skip will play the same similar shot in the backhand. Oh, just that wee bit short. Perfect line. Guernsey be holding the 3. And it'll take a lot of work to come back from there. Just went a wee bit heavy and short. Let's see. Ross changed the type of shot he's playing. Oh, he's unfortunately just run through a wee bit. Even if he'd faced the ball that was sitting high, he may have got the shot out of it. That was a good effort. Again, from the camera angles, it's difficult to see. But it's maybe cut one out of the count. And that one's settling the count. Confirmation that Guernsey picked up a 3. If you're wondering why it takes a slight delay in getting the scores, we, from the commentary room, we have absolutely no view of the rink, hence the reason sometimes, unless it's really obvious, we have to sit and wait for the scoreboards to be updated just to confirm who's scored and how many somebody's scored. So I do apologise for the delay, but as you can see from the scoreboard, Guernsey are now 9-4 up after 8 ends. That second ball just chap up the Jersey ball there, which originally was about 2.5 feet short. I think you got good enough for second shot from this angle. on that slightly tight line as well. Just needs to run. I do fancy it's a measure for first shot. As you can see, the side ball just fell out. Kevin, oh, he's turned the opposition ball in. Might indicate there to skip. To just come up here, try and chap the right hand side ball out, or just to draw inside it to get another shot. Of course, use the ball to get a wee wick off it, then towards the jack on it. Well, it's certainly not tight. We'll just need that extra couple of feet. This could be close to the jack. Let's go it. Maybe. This angle looks hard to tell. If that was enough to get first shot. No, that takes all the doubt out it. Who was line first, certainly. Until the jack is probably sitting about maybe 3-4 inches in front of the jack. What is it, forehand for the right hand bowler? It just looks like a simple choice, so trying to draw down the outside of that, but that hand is notorious. If you go that slight bit tight, it'll whip. But if you go that bit too high, it just will not come back. You see the Jersey team's done a little conflab. We may be discussing length of the jack or position in the mat or both. You'd have thought it was the last time it was 2 to Jersey. Make it 9-6 to Guernsey after 9 ends. I've just been handed some of the latest scores elsewhere in this session. In the men's pairs, Israel lead Hungary by 12 shots to 4. The men's pairs, Netherlands are 6-5 up against the Isle of Man. And France are 6-4 up against Scotland. The ladies singles, Turkey is just down 1 shot to Falkland Islands, and Wales are 17-2 up against Hungary. In the men's triples, Guernsey are 7-3 up against Switzerland, Cyprus 8-5 up against Wales, and in the men's pairs, Sweden are 7-4 up against Turkey. In the ladies singles, Ireland are getting beat 12-3 by Guernsey. Cyprus are 11-3 up against Spain. And Switzerland are 13 shots up to 5 up against France. Ladies fours, Guernsey and Israel are drawing 4 each, as are Ireland and Scotland, also 4 each. And in the last green, the men's triples, Ireland winning 22-0 against Czech Republic. In the men's pairs, England are 10-3 up against Switzerland. And in the men's triples, England are 15-2 up against Netherlands. This is quite a tight head. I'm asking Todd to play the forehand. I'm not like. Oh. The call there, it looks like that blue bill may have finished in second. Oh, it was unlucky. The shouted from the lead was to try and face the dark blue bill. Just missed it. That was a good effort. I do believe the back bill that Jack went to was Jersey's ball. Don't go down the backhand. As if it was just under on line. So that'll be a 1 to Jersey. As I said at the start of the game, I quite fancied this game would be a tight game. So far, it's not going to be commentator's curse. With the game in a very tight position of Guernsey's just been 2 shots up against Jersey, 9-7. Get into the 11th end. You can see Jersey's first ball good 2.5 yards behind the jack. And Guernsey's leads first ball is through jack high. Kevin just trailing the jack there for Jersey. Here we go, technical glitches yet again. Unfortunately, the best view I'm going to get is from the side camera. So yard shot again. So easy to do in this rink as the rink continues to dry out. You know, walked on it earlier on. It was definitely parts of it that was drier than other parts. So dependent on the length of jack, it varied the much weight you had to put on the ball quite considerably. It's caught in the short ball. Kevin and Ross having a really good chat about this shot. There's so many different permutations as to what could happen. Well, made the mind up. a wee bit extra weight. It's a far from easy shot for Kevin. Yeah, for Todd, I should say. After all that hard work, we're back to square one again. 9 each. And this going into the 12th end. Kevin's first ball's 2 yards short, which is just clattered into. And Matt managed to put, from the camera shot just now, just the bullet sitting to the right hand side, just short of Jack Kai. Not a good ball. From Matt. Perfect line, just that extra yard and a half. And after playing 2 short balls, it's so easy to over adjust for your next ball. But back ball, great believer in the back ball's never a wasted ball. From here on, I think you'd probably see both teams now electing to switch on to the ditch side, on the ditch side of the rink. Probably still slightly tight, but probably still looking for 2 or 3 feet to a yard more weight. Again, perfect road. This time just too much weight. Well, looks like number 3, but that wasn't quite the shot that was intended, but they all count, as I say. Looked like they were looking to play round to the back 2 balls of jerseys. To be honest, I'm quite surprised that they're sticking, Guernsey sticking to that hand, but we all look at the game differently, all played the game differently, but it might be the case he just doesn't want to give him a catch. He could end up playing a perfect ball. With his first 2 shots, but 3 balls to Guernsey. That makes it now Guernsey 12 and Jersey 9 after 12 ends. It's just short of 3/4 length jack. Matt's second ball looks as good as his first, if not better. It ran slightly further back, but it's certainly a valuable ball to have there. Kept just that yard further too. But still a big adjustment on what his first ball was. Kevin's ball just needs to run and turn. Set up from this, from the camera angles, it looks like Guernsey's still holding the 1 with the ball on the left hand side. The short of the jack. Over the line again, just 1 yard. I suppose looks not a bad height. All down to the running. I could be looking on for it. I think he fell out. Oh, Ross just need that extra foot. What an effort. But again, from here it certainly looks like it's just short to get the first shot, but it's hard to tell sometimes from the different camera angles. For this angle, it certainly looks like it's just that bit short to get the first shot. Turn this short and tight with that last bolt. Certainly from the camera angles, I fancy the left hand side ball that's lying first. Who second is, don't know. And again, Jersey getting together, talking through the different options. So down to Ross for his last bolt in this end. And Kevin definitely doesn't make a good window. It looks close all round now. And the indication the way I've kicked the bills, and it looks like they're just measuring for one shot. I didn't see any bills get declared. So there's no doubt an umpire now. Yep, that last bill certainly made a difference. Jersey picking up a one shot in 13th end. Now, as you can see, the camera, it's mind of its own again. The pity that happened there, it looks like So he's down to this jack. That'll make a 2 of it for Jersey. Good shot by Kevin there. Chalking into the bargain. I fancy Toby just Matt to follow that bill down. Needs to hang a wee bit. Not bad weight, just needs that extra maybe inch and a half of grass. This is following this up, you must fancy it. And that is far from being a bad ball. Any slight hit on that jack, sorry, a slight hit in the bill, the jack will go towards that bill. Looks not a bad height, maybe slightly on that. There's weight more than anything else. Just waiting for confirmation, but that certainly looked like just the one to Jersey. Oh, commentator's curse. Obviously my bills mixed up. I thought there was only one, but it turns out it's 3. That now takes Jersey into a 13-12 lead after 14 ends. Jersey's first bull. Nice line, just yard to yard and a half long. Yard and a half long now. With Matt playing some bull but picking up the jack. I'm afraid now we'll stop with this, a camera angle. So this end will be a bit blind for both of us and everybody watching. Unfortunately the cameras won't point down, straight down to which we would require to see where the present jack position is. Not a bad shot there. At least now we can see where the jack is. That was a good effort from Todd. It might just give him a little bit extra scope with his last bull to use his bull he just played to come in off that to go into the jack. Ross from Jersey just played an absolute perler. From here it looks about 7-8 inches short. Yeah, just the one. So Jersey now take a 2-shot lead, 14-12. Get into the 16th end. Oh, excellent. Excellent opener by Matt. Chalker. And only about 3-4 inches from the jack. Tell you what, though, Kevin's chasing this. What a reply. Certainly from this end, it looks like Jersey now lie 1. Try looking at it from a different angle to confirm. Yeah, I was certainly fancy their line 1. No damage done. Put a little tighter, a little short, but no damage done. And once again, Matt gets another toucher, trails the jack to lie first shot, with Jersey lying 2 second shots, but let's do it. Did suggest this would be a good close game, and it's certainly living up to that bill. This looks like it could be in the area. Just needs to draw. Oh, it could make a bit of a difference. Yep, as you can probably hear, or maybe hear, Kevin's asking Ross to play slightly round bill to try and take the Guernsey bill out the head. If he managed to do that, probably get a 2, maybe 3, depending where his bill stops. Unfortunately, he was short. It's the last bill of the 16th end. Now, is it a 1 or a 2? Well, it's definitely one for Jersey. The umpire's been called to measure for the second shot. The shot we're looking for is just too high and subsequently knocked the ball in rather than what I think he was hoping for was to edge it out. The marker still measuring. Scores presently 15-12 after 16 ends. And that's the way it'll be. The marker's just called the second shot to Guernsey. So going into two last ends, 2 ends to go. Jersey now 3 shots up. The way the game's been going, I fancy Guernsey really have to win this end. I don't think they would fancy if they lost to 1, getting into the last end 4 shots down. But getting a 1 brings within 2. Unfortunately for Jersey, they hit Matt's Guernsey's ball up to within what looks like about 4 or 5 inches for the jack. And what a perler that is, sitting right behind the jack, just maybe 2 inches off the jack. Well, certainly for now, Guernsey are definitely lying 2 balls. As the Wi-Fi starts to stutter yet again. So Matt, the lead for Guernsey, certainly did his job. To this end would certainly make a big difference to them. That would take them into the last end, just 1 down, but 6 balls to come. A lot can happen. A beautiful line there by Ross, but unfortunately maybe a yard short for what he was looking for. Todd was up short. Ross on a better line. What a good effort. Very good effort. Cuts it down to 1. From here it certainly looks like a big ask for Guernsey to add to the one that they're presently lying. Playing the forehand, it's hard to come back from that, and playing the backhand you've obviously the danger of hitting opposition bull in. See what Ross does here. Oh, a good line for what he was looking for. Another couple of feet yard may have got him the result. As it stands just now, a good effort. Don't think it's close enough. To make the second shot. Confirmation, just a one shot. So Guernsey, 2 shots down, getting to the last end. They're also needing a 2 to get the draw, or 3 for the win. Any count from Jersey obviously wins them the game. But for once it wasn't commentator's curse. I did promise you a close game, and it's certainly panned out to be that way. Matt's first ball, good line, but again, as you can see, that 4 feet short. And Kevin probably the same. Heavier through the jack. Your adjustment in weight unfortunately went a bit high. As I said earlier, you got a fraction too high in that hand, it will just hang, particularly that length. Now, if you skip for Jersey, getting the last end, 2 shots up, that's exactly the sort of shot you want your lead to be playing. Looks like Jersey line first and second, and this is a big ask for Todd. He's like to play the forehand, or backhand, I should say. Just quite content just to mix the balls now. You saw instructions for Jersey lead. Kevin, try and cover that blue ball. Hard shot, that's the best time to try and pick up the 2 or 3 to either draw or win, but the way the rink's playing it makes it even harder. Oh, what a good, very good effort. Cracking game, guys. Congratulations to Jersey, commiserations to Guernsey. As Jersey going to win the game 16-13. Well, that's it for the third session of the day, guys. Hope to see you all on the last session of the day. Till then, take care, and we'll catch you later.